meetings with people in different time zones.
I knew he was going.
That's a legitimate question. I'm not kicking it back in. I'm just asking.
I don't know why you sound so off, bro. I don't know if that's me. Does he sound normal to you?
Yeah, he sound normal to me.
Oh, it must be me. I don't have to worry about that. The computer does everything for you.
Oh, gotcha.
And I don't schedule meetings.
Okay.
You go to your calendar, and your calendar says you have a meeting at 2:00. And I'm pretty sure if you're in
if you don't schedule meetings, it's not something you have to worry about at all.
Yeah, I don't have to schedule meetings. No.
Mm-hmm.
You schedule meetings?
Who, me?
Yeah. Well, you corporate douche now. You schedule meetings, bro?
But I do have meetings. I don't schedule them though.
Be cussing motherfuckers out?
You
know what's crazy?
Email,
I'm part of the tactical.
Have you hit the per my last email yet, Dooch?
Dooch would be an easy guy to work for.
Why you say that?
Because as long as you get your work done, you wouldn't bother nobody.
Yeah.
Q, I got do your job on the rundown.
Hey, Tony, I don't necessarily think you would be an easy guy to work for. I think you would be an effective guy to work for. But I wouldn't want to work. I wouldn't want to work for you.
Should have get off.
I don't know. I don't. No disrespect. Because I don't want to. Unless you know what, I'm starting the pod with hate.
No, that's fine. I just want to know because this might be a corrective action. Because I just did my manager review. Where
turn it the other way, Sam. So you are turning
this way.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Okay. The people who report to me had to do like an evaluation of me, but before I tell you how that went, why don't you tell me why you think I wouldn't be a easy guy to work for?
I did you too. It was nice. It was good.
Yeah, I'll tell you the analogy that they gave me is cold. It's fire.
Yeah, you got to work for, but I wouldn't want to make a mistake under you.
Why not?
I don't think you would be a good person to make a mistake under. I think you would ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
And questions that would probably know the answer to, and it would probably make you feel stupid.
Yeah, that's a part of like when I train people.
Great management.
Well, you have to manage up, you have to manage down. So like, if the building is on fire, the time to tell me is when the first match get lit.
Yeah,
like it's not.
Don't tell me when you're in flames and shit.
I'm a great guy to work for only because like I don't take credit for nothing that I personally didn't do. I throw all the lobs. I'd be in a meeting. They'd be like, "Oh, Tony, that's a great idea." Like, "Oh, actually, that was so and so who thought of that."
Well, that's a good boss though, because if you're my boss and I do well, that means you do well. You are taking credit if I'm taking credit.
I usually don't take credit though for shit.
But like, I have to present other people's ideas, and like they could be like, "That's a good job." I could say thank you. Like, nope, don't thank me, because like there are people who work below me who, you know, I'm working with like the VP of North America and different other
talk your shit.
Yeah, like they need to know about these other people names. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them conversations.
Talk about Istanbul.
Conversations
edify your people, man.
Yeah. And the conversations that are going to change your life and your career had when you're not in the room. So you'll be an advocate for other people. You know what I'm saying? Speak other people's success into that. And then also when you do that and then they shout at them, they be like, yeah, no. Tony really, you know, he gave me the keys to do this. Though I got a review from my VP of North America. This dude, he was in the CIA for like 9 months. And I'm like, when I had my one-on-one with him, I was like, I kind of don't believe you because you're not supposed to tell people shit like that. He's like, no, I was like an analyst. Like I wasn't really. But he was like, it was so stressful, he had to get out. And so in the reviews,
you brought up Homeland.
I did. I asked him.
Gary Matheson.
I asked him, and he was like, "Dog, that's probably one of the more real shows because it wasn't like fluff, and the fact that like shit happens to people, and then tomorrow you gotta go to work. Like there's no mental health days, no shit like that." But he had an analogy for everybody, and my analogy in my review was Eagle Eye.
Shia LaBeouf?
No, just like he's like you operate with eagle eyes.
Yeah,
I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, you see everything. Yeah. You focused on the details. He's like, but you on top of everything. And I like that. I'm like, yeah. I like that. Like, yeah. Hey, make sure them numbers coming back. Make sure them numbers coming back. Nigga. That's what I need to hear. You know what I'm saying?
On the real, make sure them numbers is coming back too, nigga. For real.
Hey, listen. On that note, shout out to Mr. Eagle Eye up there. But shout out to the 72 and 10 podcast. I'm Q.
I'm TY.
I'm Dooch.
Hey, real quick. I called in last episode.
Called in black.
They ain't let me get my shit off.
No, bro. Cause you called in late. You was ready
voice.
to punch out. Like
Oh, that was the end of the pod.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, but I saw y'all on live. That's the only reason why I called.
We didn't do a second half.
You do a second half.
Oh, that's
You could tell. Hey, dude, guess who don't listen to the pod?
On the real.
Sorry. And we said some wild shit about you right before you called in too.
I'm sure you did. Great friends.
Yeah. And maybe I'm only saying that so you'll go back and listen. You know.
Shout out to Duke sending me a package, and then I text him and said, "Hey, your package got here." And he said, "Hey, yeah, hold that work down for me."
Hey, Q, I just had something sent to your house too, respectfully. It ain't gonna. You don't need to sign for it. It's no paraphernalia. It's just something that I had sent to my daughter's house, and I don't want to go all the way out there to get it. So, like, your house.
Hey, first of all, more than welcome to send stuff.
Hookah. He said the hookah there.
Wife and a child.
No, I'm gonna just buy it. No, this is like it's gonna come in an Amazon package, bro. It's not even like.
Yeah, but whose name is on it?
Yours.
Okay, that's peace.
Yeah, like that's wild. Did you send that to his house? Did you put his name on it, dude, or did you
put my name on it?
Okay, did I put my name on it?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I did. I don't know.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, hold that work down.
Or put everyday media on it.
And I gotta remind myself because my wife look at packages. She's like, "What did you buy?" Now, if I don't have an answer,
yeah, hold that work down.
Now we opening up a surprise together.
Work.
Definitely told her what Deuce did be. She was like, "What?"
And Quincy look at it like, man, street value of this is the new house.
That's funny, dog. I can't wait till Friday, though. That shit about to be fun, dog. I need a little pick me up.
So, what day did we say we was getting out? My wife has a.
I thought we was doing Sunday.
We doing Sunday, but my wife has a day on Saturday where I got to watch Shorty all day. So,
no,
Saturday morning.
You are not in the Saturday play.
Yeah, bro.
No, that's what I told her. She was like, "Yeah, they probably Hidden Cheetah, Blue Flame. They ain't got nothing to do
Friday, yeah.
They're going to Blue Flame.
Yeah. Blue Flame. We're gonna might make it a blue day, fam. Blue Flame, Blue Martini, then Blue Lagoon. You know
Hey, no.
Hey, respectfully.
Hey, no.
Houston. Okay, you're 24 years old. What's a better place to go out at? Atlanta,
Houston,
or Houston?
Houston.
Houston's for everything.
As a 40-year-old, Houston.
Yeah, I knew it was 40. I knew Houston was 40. That's why I said 22. But even at 22, it's Houston.
Nah, yeah, Houston.
Bro, like Atlanta's dangerous, bro.
Oh yeah.
And like dangerous on like a danger risk to your life level, but also Atlanta could knock you over the head too, bro. Like you could accidentally spend $700.
Remember that first time we went and we went to that one spot, they knocked us over.
Houston cheap?
Bro, that Houston cheap. You can get off in Houston for the low number, bro.
Oh,
it's so much like Atlanta's like, what's the way to say it?
They knocked
Houston is so big, like the places have to compete by giving you competitive rates and stuff like that. Like the Super Bowl gonna be expensive regardless.
Houston bigger than Atlanta?
Yes. Bro, the city of Houston is bigger than the state of Connecticut.
Houston,
that's not saying much, bro.
But Houston, fan, it's a big ass state. I mean, I'm a big ass city, fam.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, you could drive an hour. You could drive an hour in Houston with no traffic, and still be in Houston.
That's a fact.
No, that ain't.
7 miles to the top, bro.
7 miles in Atlanta is an hour and a half.
Like from your house, Quincy, to where my daughters live, that's still Houston.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, that's definitely not.
That's driving Perry Plan.
I was out there yesterday.
The top to Woodland.
I was out there yesterday at the pumpkin patch.
Oh, okay.
How was that?
It's beautiful.
I took a picture with baby girl.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, man, that's nice.
I think she's still pretty. She's only 3 months, so it's still. She's still
downloading. Yeah,
she's still a baby. It's interesting though where me and Sarah and is like bubble with her, and it's just like to us, she just feels like the biggest baby in the world. The one comment I kind of don't like is when somebody sees her and says, "Oh my gosh, she's so small," because we've worked so hard to put the LBs on her, and I feel like she's like 10 pounds now. So now when I'm holding her for a long time, you know what I'm saying?
A baby that don't walk is small to me.
Yeah.
Like if it don't walk, it's small.
But what I'm learning, especially older people, bro, older people don't hold their tongue. Like for some reason, old ladies, this is the second old lady that told me, and it's like I've asked the doctor because that many old ladies have told me that baby gonna get colic.
Gonna get what?
Colic.
What is colic for those?
I haven't even looked it up, but I said a lady came up to me. It was windy outside. And said my baby was gonna get colic. He was like, she don't know what she's talking about.
What is colic? What is it though?
I think it's something to do with your lungs. It's a common thing that babies get, but I'm not. Don't let me lie.
It's frequent, prolonged, intense crying.
Huh?
Oh, look, severe
fluctuating
pain in the abdomen caused by intestinal gas or obstruction in the intestines, and suffered.
How would she know that? How would they know that?
Were you feeding the baby at the time, or was she crying?
Bro, we were just walking with the crib, the stroller.
Well, this is my number one thing, and like my situation, I hate it because I turn into my mom every time I see a baby in public. Did she have socks and shoes on?
Yes, not shoes.
Okay. Was it something covering her head?
No.
Okay. That's if a black woman see a baby without socks or shoes on and nothing on their head, it
was 80 degrees.
Bro, like you know how like white people don't get cold? Mm-hmm. Like you know what I'm saying? Like all older black women think every baby is freezing.
No, but
no matter the temperature.
My thing is because the first time we got the comment, it was like right in the beginning where Sarah and I were going through it. And she waited till I went in the coffee shop. And she just said something to Sarah. And I was going through it at the time. I would have cussed that lady out. Fam.
You wouldn't have cussed her out, man.
Right. Without even knowing what colic is.
We had just left the doctor's office, my G. And it was the first day we went on a walk. We didn't know we could go on walks, bro. We asked the doctor, like, is it cool with the weather outside for us to go on a walk with her like this? And we walked a block away from the doctor's office, bro. And the first lady to come and see us and make us question our decision, hey, lady, you better leave me alone. Leave me and my family alone. Yeah, I would have respectfully cussed her out. Like, take your old ass on.
You wouldn't have said that.
You wouldn't have said
shit. I would have said anything, actually, which is
that's what I just said. You wouldn't have said shit.
Where
you want to start at, Q?
Hey, dude, real quick. You can start after this. On a 0 to 30 scale.
What?
Whose life between us three is in more peace? Who lives in more peace? Me, you, or Tony?
I don't know. What are you trying to say, man?
Dude never has the fun part of the conversation.
I don't know why you think you can set. I don't know why you think you can set him up. Yeah.
Because he's too like I fuck with it, and I gave him such a low number before, but it's really he probably the most peaceful out of all of us, bro.
But the conversation we were having is in their.
I don't want to ask the real. No. I don't want to ask that. See, that's disrespectful.
What I do? But like peace is peace, bro.
Okay,
peace. You create your own peace.
Ask the question.
In our situations, who has the most peace?
Oh, me, no.
Like, why? But why in this situation?
What you mean?
Like while you were in a situation, who had the most peace?
Between the three of us, I don't know. It probably wouldn't have been me. No, it will definitely.
Like on a 1 through 30 scale,
had the most.
Rate yourself.
Who had the most peace?
I don't know, fam. I know it wasn't me. Not back then.
And listen, that's what we said. Respectfully.
Yeah, it's way more peaceful now.
But Quincy wants to believe his peace is higher because he chooses peace.
I choose peace, and he doesn't choose peace.
Who, me?
No, Tony.
Me.
And I said respectfully, because this is a scale. We both don't choose peace. We both choose peace at a time. I usually choosing peace.
You choose violence too, though, Q. What are you talking about?
I know, but respectfully.
Go ahead.
See, look, let's start.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Because I'm gonna let you say it. I'm gonna let you say it. You gotta tell your own stories, Phil.
No, you can't say that story. Chill out. Hey,
all I'm saying is,
Erica Mena,
you think that when you don't choose violence, that's peace.
Yeah,
that's not peace.
No,
not to me. To me, like sometimes I can only achieve peace through violence.
No, but what I'm saying is, and first of all, to all the new listeners, violence does not mean violence. Violence means you're choosing the argument. You're choosing you have a path.
Corrective actions.
What I'm saying out loud is that I have better judgment calls when choosing peace.
You choose better times to not have peace, is what you're saying.
And I think he chooses not to have peace more than me.
I can see that.
Like if we were countries, Tony would be at war way more than me. I'd be like Italy, bro, or France. Who's one of them ones that didn't I would
Switzerland. Yeah, you'd be Switzerland.
I wouldn't be Switzerland. I'd be more than that. Like Canada.
Sure. No. Yeah. And I'm over here like Haitian pride. Like ain't nobody taking over.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got your freedom, but still. Y'all was fighting.
Hey, Quincy, and that's peace to me.
Mm-hmm. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. Go ahead to get your cold take, man. We know that's what you want to talk about.
How do I not slow walk the dog in this? I'm going to talk fastly because I'm talking to Tony and Douche now.
You talk slowly.
I'm talk to us. Talk to them.
Now that 2 weeks have passed. No, don't talk slowly because after 2 weeks, I feel more.
How you feel
about my opinion?
I don't think that.
What's good, Shane?
I think hip hop isn't fair, and it's kind of there's two sides of it. There's this. For lack of a word, violence. I want to use that as an analogy. We want to see the blood and the gore. We want to see it happen. And then there's this other side, which is, let's say, therapy. While I will say that J. Cole is a hypocrite in the idea of what he did, I still believe that most of us are hypocrites, though. And I don't understand why there isn't a world where he can say, I don't want to fight, and then come out and say, if I would have fought, I would have still won.
You can't, bro.
I don't understand.
You had a chance to fight.
But respectfully, I could not fight.
No, you could have.
No,
if you can't fight, you can't win.
You actually did.
And this is the other part. And this is the part.
If you can't fight, you can't win, though.
But this is the other part I said too, is that there's two different types of beefs. There's the like, for lack of a better word, there's the rap beef, and then there's the violent beef.
You know what I think it is? He got some shit in his closet that he don't want people to know about.
I told Quincy. You know what he was really afraid of? His truth. When you're afraid of your truth getting exposed, you know what you do? You choose peace.
And what's wrong with that? Why don't we
No, that's fine.
But don't come back and tell me what you would have done.
Why can't I?
But like Quincy,
I don't understand why can't I do that.
What you're doing is you're choosing peace and avoiding the argument, and then later on being like, man, if I'd have washed her.
Yeah.
What? No.
You had a chance to wash her.
Not even that, but like No, you wouldn't have. You know how I know you wouldn't have? Because you were scared to do it.
On the real.
You were scared to do it, brother. And hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with choosing
Ain't nothing
peace,
wrong
but
with
like
that.
the analogy I gave Quincy is Quincy is the indigenous people of this country. Like they chose peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when they were attacked, they fought back when necessary, but they chose peace. I'm like, nah, brother. Sometimes you gotta conquer.
Peace.
Sometimes you gotta conquer.
But they were tricked.
They tricked into peace.
It's okay to stand in peace, though. But stand in it.
Stand in
it. Stand in it.
Here's the other part. Here's the other part.
I'm not mad at Cole doing what he did, bro. But don't come back 6 months later and tell me what you would have did, bro. That's it.
Hip hop doesn't care about good rapping. It cares about good rapping that they feel like has substance, or not even substance is the right word, that they could get behind.
Bro,
hip hop today cares about slaps.
If you don't like it, no, but
that song don't slap. That song don't slap because it's 10 days.
Did you listen
later,
to it? Because last time I talked to you,
not talking about. I didn't listen to it until they played it on Joe Budden podcast, and I was like, okay, let me go listen to it. And then the fact that it wasn't on DSPs, I really didn't want to go listen to it. But like I did, I'm like, I'm gonna give it the time. So this is a topic of conversation. But here we are, 10 days later, and like I don't want to hear that shit.
I don't.
It's not a slap, and your content.
But I think the reason why people ain't listening to it is because of where it was released. To be honest with you, it's too much of a hassle to go listen to it. It's too much of a hassle to go listen to it. That's what it is. It's a good song.
No, it ain't because I'm on Instagram. I'm on
Instagram. I ain't seen it on TikTok.
There's no real user experience with that, dude. It's not like listen to it.
They're gonna figure that out though. They're gonna
figure that out for sure. They're gonna make it a player for sure. But right now, it's just a post. You got to go find the post, play the post. You can't go outside of Instagram.
They're gonna figure that out.
Sure you can find it.
But like Quincy, if it was only available on Instagram, but it was slapping, you would hear other places.
No, because niggas would have downloaded that and put it somewhere else.
I think that Kendrick dropped mad songs on Instagram that I didn't hear in other places. Did Meet the Grams go out? Meet the Grams?
Yeah, it was on YouTube.
Yeah, I heard Meet the Grams in several places.
It didn't slap like it would have slapped if it was on DSPs, bro. Let's not do this.
Yeah, but like I've not heard.
That's not a slap either. Neither one of them was like slaps. Like
slaps to me. I listened to it like 10 times. I had to go back to Instagram and listen to it.
Because you was listening to what he was saying. I don't make it a slap.
But Quincy, like, go ahead and put a button on it because, like, Dooch and I don't have anything to add.
Yeah, I'm good.
This, I don't know. I just don't think. I think that hip hop. I'm gonna say this respectfully. I think we as fans we need to evolve a little bit in hip hop, and I don't think that. We have such a like 19.
I'm happy for him. I hope he find all the peace. I hope he's free. But don't come back and tell me what you would have did about the beef. Because you don't know that. What if Kendrick would have smoked his boots? Then what?
Yeah, we stuck in. I think battling in hip hop.
We know he was prepared.
What if Kendrick and Drake come out and slap him again? Because you should.
That's really a backhanded ass diss. Like it's really like a diss. Like nigga, I would have smoked you, nigga. Like no, nigga, we'll do it then. Don't.
But like Quincy,
talking about what you would have did.
If Kendrick or Drake attack Cole, he can't say anything back, right?
Yeah, bro. Like
he can't say anything back.
I think he tried to insert himself because he told Kendrick to give him like I'll take your best shot, and he did take one. You feel out.
Like imagine treating somebody who we all viewed as a top guy as not a threat. Like, do you think if Cole is impacted by those? Yeah. Like, oh shit. No, but I would have. Man,
I think y'all stuck at, I'm good, bro. I think y'all stuck at 05, bro, and that's peace.
No, I'm good. I love Cole, man. I hope he does good. But what's good, Ron? You see that's my nigga. I'll see you this week, fam.
I think y'all mindset is very much stuck in 2005 when it comes to how battling and how things are supposed to happen in hip hop. And I think it should evolve, and that's peace. I don't want to disrespect y'all.
What we supposed to evolve to?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You could just make up what would have happened.
Just the value that we put on these guys' identity, I think, is a little bit much. I think how we
he told us this.
Yeah,
you're not picking up nothing that he didn't say, bro.
Hold on, Q. Let me ask you.
Take him at his word, and I think that's it's art, bro.
Should I?
Scorsese could do something like that. You wouldn't care.
Should I take Cole at his word?
I'm the best. I'm the best rapper. I'm waiting on niggas to mention my name.
Best, and he would have won if he engaged. Is that what you're saying? That's how I should be receiving this differently?
I think that it's all art, and I think he's telling a story, and I think that about
because art it can be evaluated. I don't. And we can have opinions, right?
You have an opinion about it. I just think it. I don't think you would hold Martin Scorsese at the same value.
If Martin Scorsese said, "I'm the best nigga at this shit," and drop Scorsese back in.
Like, dog, let me kick Scorsese back in. I'm not even gonna lie. I listened to the audiobook of Killers of the Flower Moon.
I remember you saying
I was so fucking excited for that movie, and he fucked it up.
No. Having an opinion about something being bad or good is not what I'm referring to. What I am referring to is you're not saying the Cole song is good or bad. You're saying the words he said are not valuable anymore because he is lying. He's a hypocrite. If the equivalent would be if you watch Killers of the Flower Moon and Killers of the Flower Moon said something that you didn't like, or he did something you didn't like in the movie, you're like, I can't believe you.
This movie about the genocide of Native American people with satire. I don't believe that you did that.
Crazy.
I didn't watch the movie.
I don't even like. I feel like I can criticize the content because that was the content of the song.
No, you're criticizing the person.
The content.
I'm talking about what you said, and I don't want to hear what you said.
You are criticizing J. Cole as a person through what he said.
I'm criticizing what he rapped about.
You are not criticizing Martin Scorsese. You're criticizing his art.
I'm criticizing what you've been telling me versus what happened, and then what you're telling me now.
Hip hop is rooted in truth and honesty, right? So it's like I think
these niggas lying. All these niggas lying.
Now niggas lying. Now when Future tell niggas to do drugs for years, that's
so you
fine.
said when J. Cole was saying he was the greatest and he was waiting on smoke and waiting on he was lying.
He was
lying. You're saying he was lying.
When Wayne said he was the best rapper alive, he's the best.
No, I'm not asking about Wayne. I'm asking about J. Cole. When J. Cole said I am the best and I'm waiting on smoke on multiple songs, he was lying, is what you're saying.
He was telling a fruitful story for great songs.
All right, man.
Yeah. And
shout out to Tony, dog. He helped me with my hookah too. That motherfucker was blowing.
Put both of y'all on. That's crazy. I don't want that. Stop smoking.
My girl was mad. She was like, I don't want niggas calling you to get the hookah right. I'm like, Habibi, you know what I'm saying?
Like, my shit was not blowing at first. I got that shit right though.
That shit right. Like, that's why I had to FaceTime you. I'm like, you gotta see, you gotta like
No, I got it right.
The air with it.
Stop.
I stayed in the house so I could mix this project and all that stuff. So yeah, I need some help.
Dude, I think you got a black hoodie.
A black? I can get one. I don't have one now.
Give me a large black hoodie.
Yeah, matching. You want to match in Atlanta?
No. What that got to do with anything?
Me and Keith was matching last year. Pause.
There's nothing wrong with matching, brothers. It's okay. I'm just asking.
I probably will bring a black hoodie to Atlanta because it's not gonna be the hottest. Yes, I might bring.
I was looking at that Morehouse hoodie.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was disrespectful. It was kind of disrespectful.
Don't wear that, bro.
Kind of disrespectful.
And like, I was getting my shit off. Niggas was hating. I'm gonna just say that. Niggas was hating. I was getting my shit off.
And this is why your J. Cole. This is why your J. Cole take is nasty.
Why? I'm standing on it. I'm standing on it.
You can't stand on the Morehouse hoodie on one end, bro. You're not in that club.
But somebody come say something to me.
Yeah, respectfully. You want the violence. I get it. This is
and it really did say it just was you know what I'm saying?
It said Morehouse.
It did not.
It didn't say Morehouse.
It said Morehouse without saying Morehouse. This is what I'm saying.
No. Not in your mind.
No, it didn't have. It looked like a Morehouse symbol. I remember the hoodie, bro.
I really wish we could talk about the.
It had the everyday in the M, right?
That's what I'm doing. The exception that I'm doing. It's crazy.
I told Quincy about it, and I was just like,
"Oh shit." I ain't got nothing to do with that, bro.
Dude, like between you and I mean, because ain't nobody listening, just us. Between you and I got to figure out what you're doing.
What did I do, fam?
I don't know. I just got to figure it out because, like,
That's crazy.
Something.
Wait, what?
He said so. He sees something was seen.
Wait, what?
None. Just by request of everybody, and our first half are only like an hour long, and we'll probably even cut the second half shortly. We got to get into the relationship topics up front.
Okay, go ahead.
When we do the sports stuff and all the other stuff, they like, nah.
Sports. Yeah.
So
Bronny had 17. No, I'm joking.
The first question is, if you and your situation are moving around, whose time are you on?
Oh yeah. I mean, we already talked about this. Yeah, Q. What time y'all on, Q?
What time are you on? And it's like, and my algorithm is about like on time versus late. Like, what's late, what's on time. How do you feel when somebody's on time versus when somebody late? If it's a group of 3 of us and we say 7:30 and I get there, Quincy gets there at 7:35, that's still technically on time. Like, grace period.
Yeah,
but then any time after 7:36, I'm late. That's only late. No, that's how y'all feel.
It's only late if the other people are there already.
If somebody else shows up. But if both of us don't show up until 7:40, it's just like it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, if
is it late at night
before I get there, like Quincy was late today, but only because I got here actually.
Well, we were all late.
No.
No, 30 minutes late. Dude sent a link to 8.
But when Dude sent the link, I was in here. And that made you late.
Yeah.
But when you're moving around with your situation, of course, you have to give consideration to all the things that have to be done. But whose time are you operating on?
So I thought about this because I gave you a non-answer when you asked me this earlier.
Which is funny because, like, Quincy acts like real life situations just don't happen in his relationship.
I was just about to say, he act like he don't know the answer.
No, yeah, it doesn't happen. It's fine.
You're not gonna like my answer. We synchronize our watches.
Right. What? And when they beat, both of y'all standing at the door with the shoes on.
Yep. Actually, so respectfully, my wife is a super on time person. I am probably more late than she is.
I fuck with that.
And to your question, give me the exact question again, Tony.
Whose time are y'all on? If y'all are doing something together, let's say, hey, Quincy's like, yo, I want to go to the good Whole Food store across town.
If we're doing something together, it's always her time. Because she's making sure that the house moves in an efficient way. The baby, the car, the AC on in the car, the doors. She know what we eating. It's usually, even if it's my idea, it's probably her time because she's planned it out in a way to make the trip efficient.
Yeah. What I figured out.
That's a good answer.
In my relationship, I am the person who keeps track of the time.
Yeah.
But that don't necessarily mean that which is super frustrating because it's like,
hey, I said 7:30 because I knew we was gonna start at 8.
I need to make sure that we get there by this time. But now I gotta be on your ass to make sure we get there by this time.
Mr. Postman.
And I don't want to do that. Like, that's not beneficial to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gonna help me. It ain't gonna help you. It might help you, but like, I don't want to. I just don't. It's just, I am a person who, even though I'm often late to situations like this, because we just recording at the house, respectfully to both of y'all, like, I'm rarely late to stuff for real. Like, I'm very calculated and measured. Like, we got to go
about, like, you talking about work, right? Or you talking about
like
you go out, you never late?
Right. No, when we go out, y'all on my time. What's late?
But if you say we going out,
it don't start till I get there.
Tony, you be late. Let's not do this.
Be late
to years.
Be late to what?
I be late to what?
I be late to what, Quincy? Quincy, what am I late to?
Okay.
Like, if we had a reservation, you wouldn't be late. I don't think
ever.
Yeah,
we had a reservation, but if we would say, you know what, I can't even say this respectfully anymore because I don't go out with you like that. So I'm gonna refer.
But even when we went out, what
you was late. Nigga. Hey, we going
late to what?
Let's say we going to Duke's.
What time we hit Duke's by?
We hit the group chat. Say we're gonna go to Duke's at 11.
Right.
And
if you there, just nigga pull up, nigga. Like I get what he said. If you get there before me, nigga, just start drinking. Nigga ain't like you waiting on me to do anything.
He's not going to be there at the time he says he's gonna be there. That's all I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with it because there's no weighted. There's nothing.
There's no time.
There's no time crunch to him being there at a certain time. But you would be late. If you said you were going to be there at a certain time, you wouldn't be there at that time. I consider that late. You don't because there's no weight to you being late. That's not how being late works.
How does being late work?
If you say you're going to be there at a time and you're not there at that time, you are late.
But take it back to the relationship.
Just in relationships in general, just because I honestly I like leaving the house, but kind of not really. Like I want to get out, get back in.
Is it a company move?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, anytime you go, like it's the everything. It's like if it's my plan initially and I'm driving and I'm probably spending the money, why I'm waiting on somebody?
That's crazy.
That is a fact.
Like, bro, like
no, for real. Like,
if somebody told me, like, yo, listen,
this would be the man.
I'm about to go over here to this place you want to go to. Oh, cool. What time you going? Oh, I'm going at 3. I'll pick you up. What? And you gonna pick me up, nigga? What? I'll be sitting on the step like my stepdad coming to get me. Like, let's go. Get out of here. Like, what are we talking about? But like, I thought about this also. The reason why I saw somebody post this in TZ Talks group. Shout out TZ and Sophia. They over in Dubai living life.
And
I don't know who's the third person.
Speed wife.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. They was like, yeah, we need to plan a husband's trip. I thought about this. Part of the reason
I told Keys that I was like, we got to start inviting Vaughn. We got to start inviting Vaughn and Speed.
Listen, at this point, it's over. This is my last one.
Nikki, Sophie, and TZ went to Dubai.
But I thought about this, like, and this is probably different for Quincy just because the way his life is set up. If what's the most stress-free out here you could have?
Scrabble at the brewery with my wife.
Right. And like that's what you enjoy. You want to go to a brewery.
What about without your wife? What's the
y'all.
Nah, you don't kick
like pull up to the pod. Pull up to the pod at the Airbnb and record.
Yeah, like a dive bar would be cool too.
Is that stress free?
For me or for my life?
You. I'm asking for you.
What is a little stress? It's a little stress. Like it's a little stress to that in my life.
Is he thinking about the house? Yeah.
Well, like also me being away from home at this point is not an easy task. You leave it, you know what I mean? Like
that's what I'm saying.
But like if I want to go watch the Packer game at a bar, like stress free as far as everything, getting there when I want to get there, paying for what I want to pay for, just enjoying the game how I want to enjoy a game, talking how I want to talk, whatever. It's probably the least amount of stress free for me. If I go with my niggas, I'm just being honest. Conversely, it's most stress-free on my girl when she goes with me. She ain't got to drive. She ain't got to pay. She ain't really got to worry about what she gonna order. Like it's just, it's the most stress-free situation.
But I gotta worry regardless, no matter who I go with.
But like when your wife is there, you gotta worry about her.
You ain't gotta worry about me. You ain't gotta pay for me.
You ain't gotta worry, man.
Right.
But like that is a part of why it's like when you out here and when you need to turn your fun down.
Oh my God.
Like cause she's missing out on the situation because like we enjoy, I like her.
I feel like it's more stress. It's more stress to go out with y'all than it is for me to go out with my wife. Because I feel like my wife takes care of me in a way that
she's supposed to.
Yeah, I would never. So like,
yeah, it's easier. My wife is so much easier to go out with Sarah. Yeah,
but you ain't got to worry about me.
But he has no his perception of his wife is different than his perception of us. He thinks
I forgot.
that we gonna get him-
but we also I don't think
dude, he's never had fun going out with us.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's crazy, dog.
That's crazy, right? You act like you can't go out with your friends and have fun if your wife is not there.
Tony's worse
That's
than a
wild.
woman.
What's crazy is he act like he's going out with us, and it's just been a problem every time he go out with us, dog.
Can I have the floor for a second? You know what's disrespectful about this? I definitely have said things like this to them in the past. I'm going to take this time and apologize because I've probably had the most fun I have ever had going out with Tony and Douche.
No, with your wife.
No. No,
because you gotta say it was with your wife though.
No, because I'm gonna say something, and I think it only is fair because me and my wife do these things all the time. I'm gonna say this now, and y'all can't hold it over my head after I admit to being wrong and say that I was lying. That's not how apologies work, bro. Hey, I was wrong. I can name 20 times I've had the most fun. But what I will say, what I was trying to say, what I was saying back then is 35, almost 36-year-old Quincy has more fun and there's less pressure when I'm with my wife.
I get
pressure to do what?
Like, what are we pressuring you to do?
Hey, Quincy, I didn't pressure you to borrow a rib from JR Cricket.
But y'all, it's a movie when y'all. It's a movie when y'all go out.
Borrow a rib.
No, it's not. When has it ever been a movie?
It's a movie.
Hey, Quincy, movies have cameras, bro. Ain't no movies over here, brother.
Nah, when I'm the camera, what I'm seeing.
Oh, that is crazy. What is the movie?
What was it? We was at Snooze and Dude had on 2 chains. Nigga, I grabbed my chain. I was like, what?
So that's the movie? That's crazy.
Hey, we was at Snooze and Quincy paid the whole bill. It was
nobody say nothing about that though. That's
crazy. What you talking about, bro? Why you talking about me paying
in a rush to pay the bill? He won't let nobody pay.
Like, every day.
I came to Atlanta. Why wouldn't I pay the bill for y'all? I appreciate y'all. You ain't had to do that. How many shirts Douche didn't gave me on the love? Bro, I'm gonna always pay. Nah, bro. First off, second off,
it was a movie, Quincy.
Second off, y'all won't even admit that.
Bro, we was in Malibu. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Come on, man. I get a BMW tomorrow.
What kind of car y'all driving next week?
I don't know.
I don't know yet. We ain't even get
no pressure.
We ain't got it yet. We ain't picked it up yet. I don't know.
It's crazy that y'all don't even admit that. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but like, and I'm not saying it's y'all. I'm saying what y'all go do is more pressure for me. Like, I feel like I gotta wear my Jordan 1.
We haven't invited you to do those things though. That's what's crazy.
No, but if I did go out and do those, if it's going to breakfast, there's no pressure.
But that's what we invite you to do.
Why it's pressure? You know why it's pressure? He don't want to go with us. That's all it is.
I understand that, and we never invite him to do things like that.
It was pressure for him to go to my daughter game.
Do you know why I couldn't go to
girls basketball high school game,
bro? You know what? I told you what happened that day. Pressure.
Quincy, you would have had a ball too. We had a great time.
No, we had a good ass time.
Like, let me say this. Let me say this too. Going out to dinner or anything regular is easy with y'all, and I would love to go do that with y'all, and that is no pressure. But
that's the only thing we invite you to now. We've never invited you to go to any club.
And I would say, like, just because I've never been in Houston, I don't really know what going out is like with y'all today, because I can only envision when y'all tell me what Turkey Head Luck is like, and it seems like pressure.
We've never been
it's a lot.
We've never been there. I'm about to say we've never been there together, fam.
Oh, together.
Yeah. I've been to Turkey Leg multiple times. Yeah.
Is there pressure? Is there pressure walking in and out of there?
No.
I'm talking about the pressure.
There would be a lot of reckless eyeballing on your behalf, but don't do it to yourself.
But is that pressure though?
No, it exists in Atlanta too, bro. You live in Atlanta. It's the home of the 43-year-old fake ass, bro. Like, stop playing with me.
Hey, what's the difference between the Smyrna Dales and the what y'all call it? Black Ocean? What's the name of the first place y'all went to? And see yeah, who was
I can't wait to see niggas in there. Man, that's crazy.
What's the difference?
It's a difference. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, the difference is the choice to go in there. When you in there, it ain't I didn't have to stand up and shake Offset hand, bro. There's no pressure. Like,
eat your food, man. Smoke your hookah. Be normal, fam. Like, you don't got to.
Respectfully, I'm also more of a homebody today than I've ever been.
But like when I said you don't want to go, why is that me being disrespectful? When you just don't want to go,
no, that wasn't a disrespectful part. The disrespectful part was that I said some shit to you years ago and you just brought it up. And I admitted that
you don't want to hang out with us.
Yeah, I do want to hang out with you.
No, not that you don't want to hang out with us. That you never had fun.
Yeah, that I never had fun. That was a lie.
Yeah. You don't want to hang out with us.
I don't want to go to.
I don't know where we got this stigma, dog. That we just.
I don't want to go to clubs and bars with y'all no more.
Be out here living reckless. You would love Whiskey Mistress. I just want you to know that.
I've been to Whiskey Mistress. I was over there at Aldi the other day. I've been to take a picture and put it in the group chat.
That's all I'm saying.
You would enjoy some of the things, but you know what? Maybe you wouldn't. I don't know. You might be different now. Who knows?
But I will say my girl is more fun.
Ice cold glass of beer, nigga. What would you? Why wouldn't you like that?
My girl's more fun than y'all.
Okay, that's fine. She's supposed to be.
Maybe that's marriage.
That's what I'm saying. She's supposed to be.
I did see that on tonight's conversation. There was a woman who asked, like, what does a man get in marriage that he doesn't get in dating? And one of the women on the stage listed off like all the things, you know, commitment, compassion, understanding, all these things.
Yeah, you get that in relationship too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Trip looked over at her and was like, right. Like, why wouldn't you? Like, first of all, why would I marry you if I don't have those things?
You know what you get?
Exactly.
I got the answer.
What?
Work.
More work.
More work. Mm-hmm. And there's more. It's very hard to leave, so it's way more weighted too. Love is love, though, but you get more. There's more to it. It ain't all that other shit. You can get that. You know what I'm saying? With a dog.
So it's like obligation. Maybe that's the word. Or you get obligations.
No, it's just more weight to it. I don't know if obligation is the right word because you can always leave, but leaving is
more difficult.
Leaving is more difficult. So you make a decision that you want to marry.
What's the benefit of that?
I think work and discipline is very beneficial to anybody's life. Like for instance, I'm
like what you're adding is like the requirement of work, because you could work on it regardless, but you're required to work on it to make it work.
Yeah, I think that marriage. I think once you get married, there's a more weight to working on your relationship than not. I think you can. There are things that you should that people don't work on until they get married, and I'm not saying that that's good, bad, or indifferent, but I think there's more work. There's more weight to marriage.
Makes sense.
Quincy, help me find the way to communicate these words. Like on my man brain it don't click sometimes. I want to say this, but I need different words. Do your job. Like if I want to tell my situation
in a relationship, you saying?
Oh, you want to tell that in your relationship?
Like, listen, as long as you do your job, we're good. And if you can't do your job, just tell me, and I got you. But like, I need you to.
Is there feelings?
Do your job.
Is there feelings?
There's always feelings. They walk around with the small joker on. Did y'all see the girl crying at the Knicks game?
Oh my god,
that is so fucking funny. They had a professional lip reader get it on TikTok, and he's like, "Bro, you're dragging it. Like, stop. You're dragging. Like, stop. You're dragging." And they go in and out of commercial, and now she's joking, smiling, and he got the sad face on. The Knicks game?
At the game.
So I think do your job is tough because a lot of in the context of a relationship, you got to know what your job is first to be able to do it, and you got to know that you're not currently doing it. So if I tell you, or somebody, let's say, not me, somebody like me comes and tells me that I'm not doing my job as the husband or the man in the situation, it's probably gonna hurt my feelings, and I'm probably gonna be upset about it.
So, like, yes,
that's what I'm saying. So how do you say that to not hurt the person's feelings?
Let's do this so we're not attacking. Let's say our significant others are telling us, "Yo, do your job."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How can that be communicated? And it's different because, like, bro, if I ain't taking,
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call one of y'all. I'm gonna call one of y'all. I'm gonna tell you all about it, and y'all probably gonna tell me that I'm wrong. Probably ask my dad about it. He's probably gonna tell me I'm wrong too. And then I'm probably gonna go and try to have a fruitful conversation with my situation about me not currently doing my job, because my community is gonna hold me accountable if I'm not doing my job. So it's like those words are gonna hurt regardless, bro. And if you want to say them, they gonna hurt.
Okay, so then next question beyond that question is:
shout out Bill Belichick.
How long will you wait for an apology?
Oh man, 60 seconds.
And then what?
I say it, and it's not good that I say it. I say like, "Hey,
I need you to apologize."
Yeah. Like,
do you think I need you to apologize is received differently than do your job?
Nah, because one is reaction.
Just know I got the little joker.
No. Reaction. One is a reaction. The other one isn't.
Hey, say more words. What do you mean by that?
If I go and tell you to do your job, you're going to react to me for telling you to do your job. But if I say, I need you to apologize, I'm reacting to something you said.
Right. And the thing that you need them
so that's why they're not the same.
The thing that you need them to apologize for, and you telling them to apologize, you think that's going to be received differently than the thing that they're not doing that you're telling them that they need to do. Because like they're not apologizing. That's why you're telling them they need to apologize. It's kind of your job to apologize.
Yeah, I think it's going to be received differently.
Okay. It might be the delivery too. Like
delivery, and if I'm coming hat in hand, like, hey man, that was fucked up. You said that shit. An apology would be nice. That's different than
you got a hat in hand. You got a hat in hand the apology request.
Oh. Yeah, I choose peace, brother. You gotta choose peace. You gotta choose peace. You ain't never had in hand?
The apology request?
Do you ever do hat in hand at all? I don't think you do.
I've been wrong. I've been wrong, bro.
I think even in your wrongness, I think even in your wrongness is who the fuck are you talking to?
No, it's what you want to eat. Like they do
like this is like what I recognized is like the acts. This is the therapist. What does apologizing look like from across the street? What does appreciation look like from across? What are the actions that are going to show that you are feeling whatever you're feeling? You feeling like you are showing appreciation, you're feeling apologetic and all that stuff. So like I recognize when hat in hand is required. I also am guy like I'll just go do the thing instead of saying the thing because pride and all the other bullshit that just makes me not want to say the thing. But if I say the thing,
women want you to say the thing.
But like you would almost rather that I'm saying the thing as opposed to doing the thing.
Doing the thing, yeah.
Which is bothersome to me because like doing the thing is like mutually beneficial, while saying the thing is like almost one-sided.
Y'all got me in trouble.
Oh shit.
You're not doing your job.
Yeah, you can't talk about relationships no more.
You're not doing your job. Yeah, put your hat. I mean, listen.
Get your hat ready.
She watching on the live? Hey.
Nah, she's not watching. I don't know who she is. She just told me that baby girl just went to sleep.
Yeah, those were the do your job. Whose time are we on? How long do you wait for an apology?
Man.
Still waiting. I said. I said. Still waiting.
Nah, she's apologized. So.
But like, how long do you wait? Do you wait to a point where you ask for an apology? Because I'm not. I actually am.
I'm not gonna ask for one if you just don't do it.
Now getting to the point where I'm asking for an apology.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
And like part of that is me knowing the person I'm with and how that's gonna be received. But also like there's the like if they wanted to, they will aspect of it.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit. We as men are not supposed to think like that, bro. Like people need direction.
My issue with that is like I have feelings, but I think it's weird that I have to say that I have feelings when you say something mean to me.
Damn.
I think that, and this is all bad behavior. I'll acknowledge it up front.
And not me. I'm not speaking for me in the situation.
I will completely ask just straight off. Are we saying mean things now? Like, and that's bad. I know that's bad, but like I ain't started. Like, what are we doing?
And this goes back to choosing peace and violence, bro. You're not afraid to choose it.
Like, but hold on a second. Do you think there's a difference between fighting and fighting back?
No,
yes.
What's the difference between fighting and fighting back?
It's the difference between a battle and a battle turning into a war. You can stop it. You can stop it before it gets started.
Stop it by not fighting back?
By addressing what the problem is.
Whoa. Okay.
Pettiness. Usually the fight back is. Yeah, bro. It ain't. Because at the end of the day, we all got to get up and go to work in the morning.
No, that's a fact.
Hey, kids, can I say I got kids?
Here you go, dog.
No, I'm just saying, like real life responsibilities and the idea that we're having this argument about something that's freaking small or insignificant.
That don't matter, fam.
The fight back never works, in my opinion. It only has made this battle turn into a war, and now we both ain't sleeping. And I like to get up at, bro. My goal is to get up at 5 a.m. every day.
Mm-hmm. My goal is to not fight.
You know how I'm not. You know how I'm gonna get up at 5 a.m. every day?
Go to sleep.
Not fighting back.
Eat some punches and go to sleep. Get knocked out. Go to sleep.
Just go to sleep, fam.
It's not eating punches, by the way. It is.
Well, like it's choosing violence for eating shit. We already broke it down.
Eat you some shit and go to sleep.
Let's play this out.
Hey, and if you don't eat shit, it's best not to nibble.
But let's say this.
Swallow, repeat, nigga.
Just eat and go to sleep.
Swallow is crazy. But let's play this out. Let's say you want to go to Whole Foods, right?
No, I want to go to Whole Foods.
You want to go to Whole Foods, and not you, somebody like you, and your situation is late. You go to Whole Foods and you want to get the rotisserie chicken because they got the best rotisserie chicken, and you go there and somebody take the last rotisserie chicken. You pissed off. You come home.
No, I'm not thinking like, oh, if we got here 4 minutes earlier, I get the rotisserie chicken. Like, I'm not. That is petty as fuck.
Yeah, but what about being late is gonna cause you to bring this back up to her? It's just the fact that you're not on time.
It's like the idea of like
you don't respect my time.
You don't respect my time. That's all it is. Like I would be upset on the way there, and then when we get there, I've dropped it already.
Okay, so you on the way there, you're upset about the time thing. You bring it to her. She starts a fight. Now, in that moment, to me, you can address what the real problem is,
but like me bringing it up is addressing the real problem.
Yeah, but she starts a fight. You bringing it up, you ain't fighting. You just said, "Hey, babe." You say, "Hey, babe."
I try to properly address what the real issue is.
You slow walk the dog,
and it turns into a fight.
Don't slow walk the dog, though.
Sure, I do it in all of the right manners, whatever you say, but it still is attacking somebody, and they're still going to be defensive, and it still could turn into a fight.
Yeah. So you address it, and you're not addressing it disrespectfully. She responds, and not your situation. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like your situation, whatever. She responds disrespectfully, and now she throws a punch, but like rhetorically. You can choose to not metaphorically throw the punch back, or you could choose like you're not even eating the punch. You could duck the punch and rest the situation.
I wonder if that makes on YouTube. That's great. I wonder on podcast if that makes for a good podcast listen. He just did the shoulder roll. He just did the Mayweather.
Yeah, that's funny, dude.
Great defense, because I think Mayweather is the better thing. Greatest boxer of all time. Great defense.
Ruthia said, as a woman listening to this, it's a very eye-opening conversation. I can honestly say I've done some of these things, and it hasn't been communicated in this open manner.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean tensions are high, and like all I want to do is get to the point where like we could talk about it. One of us could be wrong, and not be such a big move on. Yeah, and like I could apologize, or you can apologize, and we because like it's gonna happen again. The only thing about these fights is like it's ongoing. Whatever, we gonna fight.
Yeah, but like, but reps. If somebody been in a relationship for 17 years, me and my wife,
get reps of fighting, right?
You got to get reps of being able to communicate effectively in war times.
Right. So really what it is you got to see her throwing that jab so you know when to roll the shoulder. Because you know a punch is coming.
Yeah. And sometimes I get upset too and I say mean things. So it's like
okay.
People got feelings, bro.
Like mean. I'm in a recent conversation. I recentered our shoulder rolled and recentered because it was like deflected back on like this is something that you do or you did that. I'm like, okay. We can absolutely discuss that, but let's first finish this.
They don't like that.
That didn't work. I thought I did it. I acknowledged it. I gave it the credence. I said we can revisit it. I damn near put a pin in it. We can come back to it.
Don't put no pin in it, bro. We gotta talk about this now.
We gotta talk. Wait, so we gotta talk about what you wasn't talking about it until I started talking about it.
They be connecting, not my situation, but they be connecting dots.
I seen it on TV. Hey, Quincy, on Love is Blind.
Oh, shit. That is funny.
We be not mine, but we be talking about one thing. And then somehow we start talking about this other thing. And I'll be like,
how we get there? How do we even get there?
Yeah, she be like,
and the worst part about it is like
it's she make it. There is a line of connection.
No, they got it. They know how we got there.
You ever realize?
You just don't be paying attention.
Thank you. You ever realize in the middle of the argument they're like, "Oh, you're doing this on purpose." I had one of those. I was like, "Oh." Okay, never mind.
It's funny.
No, it hit, dude. It hit me, and I was just like,
"Oh, on purpose."
Oh, okay. And like, listen, respectfully, and this is not just this current situation. I've been told, like, sometimes, like, yeah, I'll do it on purpose because you're not reacting to X, Y, and Z. So, like, it's not.
It's sad because I know exactly what
you know exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Would it hit you like, oh, you're doing this on purpose? You got it. You got it.
Oh, we so triggered.
The worst part about it to me is like the
oh man.
I've told several people this. Like, I will believe you, but I know you. Like, because our situations know us. And kind of know our argument style.
They know what buttons to push.
So like even as I am trying to be better and elevate and be more understanding or whatever, it's like, oh, I see what you're doing this on purpose.
Okay. I see what you did there.
Okay, but like, there's a part of me that like, because I fuck with a good argument. Like, bro, I could go there with you. Like, bro, I could pull out this yarn and start connecting things. Like,
no, you can't.
It ain't going. I got into a semantic argument.
No,
and I was like, okay, let's recenter this because, like, I just don't want to argue with you about the words. I'm like, let's just use other words, and it was just like, nope.
But the word, you use these words argument and what you meant was something else, but then I hold you at your words and I'm the problem.
Man. Or and this is a good one. I didn't say that. Well, I mean, you didn't say that, but that's how I took it.
That's what I said though. That's the crazy when they base it in something that you didn't say.
Yeah, and that just led me to believe, like, bro, if you knew what I was thinking, and this is the way that you're choosing to act.
Let me say this.
You're doing it on purpose.
Let me say this out loud. Can we say this out loud? First off, I found out that some of Sarah's friends are avid listeners.
Okay.
All that we are just here to communicate better.
We are talking. No, this is in reference to the Love is Blind.
Yeah.
Current situation. This has nothing to do with us.
Dude, did you see that clip from Love is Blind with the black guy and the black woman?
Oh man, I'll send it to you right now.
Send it to me. Yeah, send it to me.
It's essentially.
I watch it during the break.
You know the premise of Love.
Play it right now.
What's it gonna get us? It's gonna get us taken down.
Yeah, it's gonna get us. We'll play on the second half, man.
But essentially, it's some shit that should not have been on television. But like,
yeah, that was my issue with it.
That was Quincy's issue, and he was absolutely right. It just shouldn't have been on television. But like, the crazy part is, depending on what your algorithms lean towards, you could have valid points on both sides of the aisle.
Yeah.
It's nuts. We'll play it after the intermission. So those watching on YouTube, y'all have to get with us on the second half. Pod drop on Tuesday. What else? Y'all want to do Safari, Erica Mena real quick? I got one question. Where'd she get the ladder from?
I don't know.
If you bring a ladder from your house
to my house,
I'm not paying child support no more.
Well, so what? I didn't see the ladder video. The only video I saw was him like running away from her in the house.
Yeah, I seen them too. They had a combo.
What was the ladder like? She got a ladder
over his fence.
Brought a ladder, like a good painter's ladder, like not a cheap ladder, a good ladder.
Climbed over the fence
at 5 a.m. and was banging on his patio door to let her in. I wonder if people
I don't want love like that no more, bro.
If people liked Erica Mena more, how would this be received? Like if this was Keke Palmer, that's a bad thing. Her boyfriend.
It wouldn't matter, bro. It's sad.
But like
if it was Beyonce,
if this was Issa Rae climbing over the fence at her boyfriend's house and like also claiming that he's a piece of shit, like it would be received differently.
Yeah, I think so too.
No, it would be very much political in the idea. If you fucked with it, you fucked with it. If you didn't, you didn't. There would be no middle ground.
I think people
a lot of my people fuck with her.
Yeah.
No, the same people who don't fuck with her.
She started fucking DJ Envy knowing he had a wife. Like they've been hating her since then.
Yeah, they've been hating her for a while. I don't know. Man. I think the video just is. If you feel for her and you're on the side of her, you would be on the side of Issa Rae too.
I don't want love like that no more, bro.
No more is crazy.
No, because I've had it, fam. I've had stupid shit.
You wanted it before?
Was it fun? Like when you was in it, it's kind of lit, ain't it? No, I've never gone that far. I had one situation that went that far, and I was like,
"Was it better?
Was it what?
Was the good? Like, were the good times better?
It don't be worth the stress and all that shit. Like going through.
You got to learn a different type of shoulder roll.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, rattle.
You gotta do one of them and shit. Yeah, start doing.
What Dante Nero said? He said I could. He said that's a rattlesnake. I could show you how to deal with a rattlesnake. You just need the gloves.
What's so funny? It wasn't even the rattlesnake. That's the crazy part. It wasn't the rattlesnake.
That's the thing. When the deer are trying to be dangerous, that's the shit that bothered me, bro. If you're a deer and you out here trying to be dangerous, bro, deers get shot every day. You gotta relax. You gotta relax.
Erica Mena is a rattlesnake, though.
She's a rattlesnake, but like when there be certain people, because men and women, that's not you. But like whatever your emotions are, it drives you to that level. But like, bro, don't get out of character like that, because like that's not true. And like when you dealing with a rattlesnake, you kind of know.
Yeah, like so I would expect that from the rattlesnake, and the rattlesnake was get about you. Yeah,
or is there representative of
rattlesnake, dude?
Huh?
Was she really? She seemed cool. Was she a rattlesnake?
I don't know, because she was cool.
Nigga, no. That was a rattlesnake.
I forgot.
That was a rattlesnake. Nigga.
No, I'm with you on that.
As soon as you put the gloves down, you almost got bit.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I feel like some of his other situations have been rattlesnakes.
No, bro.
The rattlesnake was a rattlesnake, bro. The other ones was fucking pythons. Like, them motherfuckers was out for blood, nigga. Like, what?
Shout out
respectfully.
Shout out to me being choked up outside of Duke's.
Respectfully.
I ain't got nothing to do with that,
bro.
Pussy.
I was like, bro, I told niggas.
Definitely choked me, bro. I missed that hoodie.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. What hoodie? You gave it to her?
No, I just remember the
hoodie. She beat you out your hoodie, bro?
Nah, yeah, she definitely did.
So where's the hoodie at that you miss it?
No, I mean I don't know where it's at, but I just
you don't have it.
I don't have that hoodie anymore, bro. That was like 10 years ago.
But did she take it and not give it back?
Like, that was 10 years ago.
No, she didn't take it. I still had the hoodie afterwards. I just remember
did you give it to her?
No.
Dude, do you have any hoodies or shirts that you gave away that you still think about?
Mm-hmm. Jackets, all kind of shit, man.
Dude, you got some fire. Dude probably got some fire basketball shorts. They probably Mitchell and Ness.
No, them don't go. But it's been shit that I made for myself that go missing, all kind of shit.
Those are the ones that hurt the most. And
like personal shit that I know. I just don't like. That's just like gone. And I'll be looking for it too. Like I'll be like, what the
and then you see him. You see him styling it and shit. Allegedly. I want to thank everybody for tuning in on Facebook. We do this every week here on the 72 and 10 podcast. Yeah, bring back the limo merch, dude. That's the chat is asking that. W's in the chat for the limo merch. 72 and 10 podcast.
No,
it's on the website.
Is it? I might bring a limo down there.